Hello, guys. Welcome to Unlocking Potential, week 5? Something like that. 5. We are starting our lead consultant success pathways. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And we are going to go to the training section. All righty. So we have done essential, we have done certified. And we are going to do lead, which I'm super excited about because this is where leadership starts. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is watch this video. This is going to, can I help you? As soon as I start talking, he comes in here and stands. You want to say hi real quick and then you got to go. Okay. Okay. Love you. Go find daddy. This is going to talk to you like you have already promoted to lead. Okay. So if you have not, and maybe you're watching this on the replay, or maybe you're just not in the leadership mindset right now, this is going to be good for you. So it says, congratulations on your promotion to lead, achieved through hard work, determination, and Scentsy spirit. You're going to focus on sharing the Scentsy life. Focus on sharing the Scentsy life. That's your first note. And learn to expand your customer base. Don't forget to complete the items in your checklist and participate in the challenges on the Lead Consultant Success Pass. These are designed to help you get your Scentsy business where you want. Let's dive right in. Your first step is to assess the current state of your business, where you want it to go. Current state of your business, and develop a plan to turn your goals into reality. Let's watch this.
Welcome to your lead success path. You've promoted to lead consultant through hard work, determination, and a healthy dose of Scentsy spirit. We're so proud of you. And you've started to build a team. Congrats on helping someone else begin their own Scentsy journey. As a lead consultant, you'll learn how to keep sharing the Scentsy life while considering what it takes to grow and find more customers. While you're moving through this success path, don't forget to complete the list and participate in the challenges.
We can't see the video.
What do you see?
We just see a gray screen. It did that to Anya last week. There we go. You're good.
What about now?
For Scentsy business.
Yep, we see it now.
Okay, weird.
Also,
it was weird.
Scentsy life while considering what it takes to grow and find more customers. While you're moving through this success path, don't forget to complete the items in your checklist and participate in the challenges on the lead success path. These are designed to help you get your Scentsy business where you want it to go. Also, don't forget to check out the compensation plan infographic in this success path. You're now eligible to earn not 1, but 2 special bonuses each month. And you can focus on earning awards like Sponsor of the Month and Top Sales of the Month along the way. Sponsor of the Month is awarded to the top consultant in each title and country with the most first-time active personal enrollments in 1 month. With a minimum of 3 new recruits, you each earn at least 200 PRV. And Top Sales of the Month is awarded to each country's top consultant by title who earns the highest PRV. Set your own PRV goal in your workstation and start working towards achieving it today. Something that may help you get there are Scentsy's limited time offers, or LTOs. LTOs really give you a chance to tailor your product recommendations to your customers. And Scentsy's always dropping new LTOs, so there's always something to get excited about. You'll cover the LTO program basics and learn how to use the program to increase your PRV and customer network within this success path. You'll also learn how to market this program and others in a natural way. It's all about sharing what you love. Are you ready to hit the ground running? A success path filled with tips and tricks awaits. Take some time to make it yours and enjoy the process. Like Scentsy co-owner Heidi Thompson said, conquering challenges makes way for transformation. So get out there and start conquering your Scentsy challenges today.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so the first one is set your sights. So taking the time to sit down and reflect on your business is essential. That's self-reflection. This involves introspection to determine your vision, evaluation to identify a starting point, and effective goal planning to ensure you stay on track. As you progress through your following lessons, you'll explore this process, making it an integral part of your Scentsy journey. Okay. So the driving force behind effective goal setting, learn how to create a vision statement to help you navigate your path to success. So it's kind of the same thing that they already talked about with your goals and your why, and your vision statement. So it's kind of the same thing. So I'm not gonna play this video because it is very similar to what we already did. And considering we just did this like a week ago, it's gonna be a little bit different than before. All right, you gotta lay down. All right, next lesson. There you go. Identify the current state. Learn how to evaluate your business and adjust your plans and business activities for success. Having a clear picture of your business allows you to celebrate your successes, identify areas of improvement, and make informed decisions about your business. While every journey is unique, there are certain behaviors that many successful Scentsy consultants share. Some examples are actively building strong relationships with customers and team members, engaging in consistent and effective performance to steadily increase commissions and support your business growth, and prioritizing proactive customer follow-up and service to enhance overall business performance. So these three things are, if you're struggling in your business right now, what you should focus on. You need those relationships with customers. That means things like going and interacting on their page, sending one-on-one communication, following up about past orders, having a relationship with them outside of the business is huge. Engaging in consistent performance is having that high PRV consistently, sponsoring consistently. And then it specifically talks about follow-up and customer service to help set you apart from everybody else. So leverage Scentsy's reporting tools to evaluate important business metrics. Not sure where to start? Log into your workstation, click on My Performance to see an overview of key business data, including your personal retail volume. Start tracking your performance weekly. Once you have a team, check it daily. So I do numbers every single day. That's just to keep me kind of in track with where I am and where my team and where our group is as well. Okay, so obviously when you're going through all this, you're going to find time to celebrate, which is super important. Recognize the progress and acknowledge how far you've worked towards your goals. Take time to celebrate that, and because that's going to add the positive energy and momentum to help reinforce the things that you did to get there. So it says make note of 3 areas of strength to celebrate. Then you're going to find and identify your areas of opportunity. So that's going to be, we're going to make note of 3 opportunities in your business from the previous month. So once you have an idea of what you're doing really well and what you need help on, you're going to be able to move forward with your leadership. This goes over the SMART goals again. This is going to be a review of what we already went through with Certified Consultant. So that should be a reminder that making those goals, making them SMART goals, that's why we ask them repetitively every single month. Reminds me I need to do my mid-month check-in with our goals, because we need to make sure that not only are we making them, but we're doing the right things to get there with those goals. So discover the process of creating a plan to outline the action steps necessary to achieve your goals. A goal means nothing if you don't take action. Making a plan to ensure you are taking the right action is a critical step in the process. It's important to focus on your plan on the tasks that will most likely lead to the outcome. So it's not just making those goals, it's talking about you making sure that you're realizing what you have to do to get there. So let's watch this video real quick.
I never allowed myself to dream ever, especially when you grow up a certain.
Just kidding, that's the same one. Same video from the Certified. So again, it's all review. I thought that was a different one. That I think there's a different one later on. So these are going to be some examples of tasks that you can do to reach your goals. Reach out to 5 people each week about hosting. take initiative for 10 conversations each week about the opportunity, and then do a monthly coaching call with your frontline team members. Okay. Again, if you're on here and you haven't done the Essential and Certified, if you haven't watched those replays, I definitely suggest you doing that before you move on to this, because though all of this is a review, obviously it's important for a Essential and Certified consultant to do those things. All righty, Anya. Foundations.
Okay, yeah. So growing your social media presence. Whoop, whoop. Social media is huge. We were actually talking about this just a little bit before everybody hopped on. You literally have access to the world. So use your social media, okay? You need to identify your social media target audience in order to amplify your impact, create a clear picture of your target audience to curate, Lord, Whitney, your content and grow your following, okay? So identifying your target audience is essential for growing your presence on social media. Ideally, your target audience should be made up of your ideal customers, okay? So defining the characteristics of your ideal customers and that they share will allow you to create content that resonates with them and gives you a foundation for building a strong connection and a relationship. So you're not just out here all willy-nilly trying to do all the things, okay? You have a streamlined focus, all right? So they gave you examples up there. Mom and dads who are always on the go, teachers who appreciate style and convenience. Example, teachers, moms, soccer dads. 28 to 38 years old, they value family, love taking vacation, appreciate convenience, budget conscious, always on the go. Okay, so we're gonna list characteristics that would describe our friends and our current social media followers. Yeah, all right. This is interesting. Then researching your ideal customer. Okay, so conducting market research can help you learn more about your ideal customers. So they want you to, and let me just, this isn't like something that you're going to sit down and like do for like a month, y'all. Like rattle it off the top of your head. You still got to be working, okay? Putting those action steps in. I feel like this would be something that people would like really hone in on, but income producing, okay? So this is quick. So analyze the social media accounts of similar businesses. So we've talked about before, you're a brand. Go look at other small business people that are on Instagram doing reels or on TikTok, okay? And take ideas. That's what you want to be like. Oh, this would be great for this target audience, all right? And then trending audio, okay? Are they utilizing trending audio, making short videos, special imagery, make a list of what you notice on their social pages for inspiration, and then evaluate your current social media content. So in order to change something, we got to evaluate, right? So if you're like, if you start to notice that a story you posted on a product how-to is outperforming other posts, obviously you want to keep doing more how-tos, right? So there you go. All right. So we've identified our ideal customers. Now we're going to create engaging content, meaningful content that goes with people's lives. All right, so once you've done your identifying, okay, now you can create the content. Define your brand voice. So when building your social media presence, it's important to implement consistent business branding. You are a brand, okay? We've talked about this so many times. There's no billboard for your business. You are it. You're a brand, okay? So think about that. So branding is going to refer to the promotion of your business by means of advertising, design. Again, not something you need to spend a whole lot of time on. It can change over time, okay? But you want to show your personality, your tone, your style a little bit, and define your business that way. What sets me apart from Whitney is going to be what chooses people to shop with Whitney or to shop with Anya, right? Or if they want to join, they might really want someone who is organized and really has it together. If that's who they want, they ain't gonna be picking me, okay? Because it's not your girl, all right? So keep that in mind and be authentic to you, because I don't want someone joining me thinking I'm someone I'm not, all right? Okay. So keep your customers' interests and values in mind when choosing visual elements that fit with your branding. So notice below in the pictures how adding your branding voice can enhance your content. I cannot see that. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. So if you can see it, good for you. Okay. So maybe just, instead of just it looks generic, a generic caption, something more to you that speaks to you and sounds like you. Don't be copying and pasting people's stuff. Okay. Okay. So just gonna throw that out there. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, look, more personality. Okay. All right. I did that right. Okay, so your content should provide value to your audience by educating, entertaining, encouraging them through images, short videos, GIFs, infographics, and more. So help them to solve problems. Okay. What's the entertainment one say? That's educate. Then engage through humor and enthusiasm with current trends. Okay, fun, cute. Those be your fun reels, fun TikToks. Encourage your audience by creating motivating content to share. Encourage them. We need more of that in our world. So keep that in mind. I love that. Okay, we want to captivate our audience, okay, by providing valuable content so that they stick around, they learn from you, they're entertained by you, they find inspiration in what you share. Then we're going to increase our engagement, okay? So polls and asking questions. Listen, people love to give their opinion about anything. You can say which wax should I warm. You can say which shoe should my kid wear today. They love it and it increases your engagement, okay? So make sure you respond to comments and messages promptly to show appreciation for their responses. Social media algorithms value interaction, which is why we say go comment on people's stuff. Don't just like it and move on, okay? More engagement, the better. So scrolling intentionally, being intentional, not just mindlessly scrolling because you don't want to think about nothing. All right. And then ask for feedback. Okay, more and more common for customers to check reviews before purchasing a product. So make sure you're prepared for this customer behavior by collecting feedback from each purchase to feature on your social media pages. Interesting. So asking them to take a picture of their purchase in their home and writing a short review on their experience with you. Ooh, so you better treat them right. Or tag a friend in their party post, okay? That's exciting. Look, I love it. All right. Growing, optimizing our social media profile, okay? So this is our virtual business card, our digital storefront, right? So we want to make sure that the message on our profile conveys can significantly, Lord, and this is like right when my ADHD medicine is like leaving my system and I cannot read to save my life. It's awful. Whether you gain new followers, or there you go, grow your business. Okay, so take a picture of your before profile. Ooh, interesting, on your social media. So keep this in mind, okay? So making it attractive to potential customers. This is so fun. I love this. All right, set up your account type. You can do professional or business account type to access social media analytics and look at insight. I'm gonna be real honest. I tried that, never looked at them. So if you're like me, maybe not. Public facing content is vital for the content reach of new people. So Whitney and I have talked about this a lot. I have an interesting past, okay? I don't want all my stuff public. I'm gonna be really honest with you. So on my Instagram, it is public, but I just make sure I do not post my boys' faces like in my feed content. On my stories, okay, but not in my feed content. And then my Facebook is private. So maybe ideas for you there. Select a profile picture. This should be a headshot of you, okay? That doesn't have to be a professional image. A snapshot from your phone will work great, okay? Make sure it looks like you, all right? Like, we don't need you to have a bunch of filters on and then they see you out in public and they don't know who you are. That's a problem, okay? So it needs to look like you. If it was you when you were 20 pounds lighter, maybe change it up. I'm just throwing this out there because, some people, you see them in person and you're like, whoa, who is that? Okay. You don't want to be that consultant. All right. Make sure your lighting is decent. You don't want, yes, be genuine. Thank you, Ginger. You don't want a super dark, gloomy picture. Make sure your lighting is decent. Stand in front of a window. Okay. Make it cute. All right. Shape your about me sections. So this is where you give information about yourself. Okay. As a business owner, the recommended approach is to use this area for what you have to share for your ideal customer. Okay. So imagine a storefront, right? There's mannequins in the front window. That's a preview what's inside the store. We want the same thing for our social media. We want them to be able to preview and know what we're about before they even start really scrolling and digging deep. Okay. All right. It does not have to be limited to Scentsy products, and really it should not be. You are more than Scentsy. You have more to offer the world than just Scentsy. Okay. So, but you do want to highlight certain things. So convey a clear, compelling message in your About Me section, selecting a specific benefit to focus on. For instance, if you're looking to sponsor more people, emphasize the business opportunity, or if you want to book more parties, share information about hosting. There you go. I like it. So consider that a potential customer searching for Scentsy may not be familiar with the Scentsy brand name. They're more likely to be searching for broader terms such as fragrance, home decor, or candles. Also good to know when you're using hashtags for a public post. Okay. So they have product focus. I'll just read one from each. Discover a world of delightful scents and stylish warmers. Shop now and indulge in the magic of Scentsy. Okay. Club focus. Okay. Where'd you go? Join my club for exclusive perks and convenience. Get your favorite products delivered to your doorstep every month and enjoy subscriber-only perks. Cute. Host focus. Why pay full price? Free is twice as nice. Let's schedule your Scentsy shopping social, do that 3 times fast, to get you hooked up with rewards. Sponsoring focus. I help moms earn income in a fun and flexible way from Wi-Fi. Click below to join our team. Okay, fun. All right. So you are not super glued to your About Me content. You can change it up as you go. So if you're like doing amazing with sponsoring, change it up. And if you're doing amazing with club, change it up. Okay, whatever, maybe where your weakness is, change it to that to try to pull in more people. So update your About Me section using the tips that you've learned. Love it. Right. One thing they did not, well, maybe they didn't, I skipped over it. But also, y'all, like, one, people should never go to your profile and not know what you do or wonder if you're still doing Scentsy. So there's that. 2, they should have access to your website. It should be super easy to find. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. The power of consistency on social media. Yes, this is so huge. This is so crazy, crazy important. Okay. So this is crucial, a crucial component of growing your social media presence by sharing content regularly. Expand your audience reach, boost engagement with your followers, establish trust and credibility with new and potential customers. Okay. So you're still going to be posting the content that aligns with your brand, resonates with you and your target audience. And it puts you in a position to establish yourself as a reliable, valuable source of entertainment and information. Okay. So they have developed a content calendar. That's a lot. But people do share these all the time. So there you go. Content calendar so that you can do different types of content on your social media, such as images, videos, lives, infographics, so that you're not just sharing one type of thing all the time. No one's looking at your flyer that you share every single day. I'm just saying. Okay. So they say it will help you be organized and ensure consistency and ultimately drive engagement and growth on social media. I say 1 Scentsy post a day in your stories. That's on you. Keep it simple. Okay. So I like it. Yeah. Consistency is key. Huge, 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 huge. Woo! I love the confetti at the end.
Me too.
Makes my heart up.
I went ahead and went through that complete course, but it said at the bottom, one of the tasks to do is 30 days straight. 30 days straight of posting. And I know that may sound really simple, but I've tried to do like 30 days of stories or 30 days of whatever consistently. It's hard. It's hard because it's not our normal. The other part of that is it can't be 30 days straight of Scentsy stuff. You have to put in your personal stuff in there. You have to make it so people are going to want to see what you have to say. And on the flip side of that, I will say that people enjoy watching things that maybe you wouldn't think they would watch. Does that make sense? So like, don't feel like you have to have like a super interesting life for someone to watch you, because people are just nosy and they want to know what you're doing and what you're talking about. Cause I think of Ray Ray, some of the stuff she puts in her stories. I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. But she shares authentically all the time, consistently. She is always in her stories, always talking about what she's doing for the day. And it's crazy when you hang out with her and you see all these people, even consultants, even at SSD Summit, that were like, how so-and-so and how so-and-so. And she was just like, I didn't even like, she doesn't even realize how many people are watching her, but they know who she is and who her family is through the story. So think about that when you're sharing. And if you follow her, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that she has the dog, she has the puppy, she has the horses, she has all the things, right? And it's because she's literally, from the minute she wakes up, she's in her stories. And sometimes I tell her, I'm like, I have to go check your stories to see what you're doing, because that's where I know how to keep up with you.
I had the most comments yesterday, not on any of my sales stuff, but because I was on my story talking about dyeing my eyebrows because I found a great eyebrow hair. And people were like, oh my gosh, do you want, I mean, I was like, this is the most engagement I've had in I don't know how long. I got dye on my eyebrows looking a hot mess. Yep. They do not care.
They do not care. All right, ready, set, Cincy, share the opportunity. So we're going to get into some leadership tasks. Yay. I will say that all of that social media stuff, I think it applies ASAP. And I know that like when you're getting your business situated and you're figuring out all the ins and outs of the business, you may not be doing that. But now that you're in the groove, that's something that you should definitely be doing. So obviously sharing the opportunity, whether your goal is to earn a full-time income or just make a few extra dollars a month to help pay bills, building a team is the most effective way to increase your paycheck. Okay. The lessons in this course will show you the importance of sponsoring and how prospecting, sharing, and following can help you successfully build your team. Okay. So share the opportunity, the value of sponsoring. Let me know if you can see this.
As an independent Scentsy consultant, you're a business owner, and you most likely have a goal for your business. Whether you're aiming for full-time income, part-time income, or just a few extra dollars a month to help pay the bills, building a team is the best way to reach your goals and expand your earning potential. Maintaining steady monthly sales is critical for your business, but if your only focus is personal sales, your income potential is limited by the amount of time you can personally spend managing your customers. When you begin sponsoring and building a team, your business can grow through your personal sales and your team sales. The more people you add to your team, the more you'll be able to reach and even exceed your goals. And be sure to encourage your team members to build a team of their own. Consultants who sponsor team members earn more PRV, and they're about 60% more likely to stay with Scentsy long-term. But building a team isn't just about boosting your bottom line. When you share the Scentsy opportunity with others, you give them a chance to improve their lives. You're building a supportive community and the potential to develop lifelong relationships. Plus, as a sponsor and mentor to others, you're developing your leadership skills. For tips on how to start building your team, check out our 3 videos on promoting the Scentsy opportunity to others.
All right, yes, our friend Katie Farner, some older videos, but maybe you join Scentsy to earn a little extra each month or be part of a global community or have a flexible schedule. No matter the reason, you saw something in Scentsy that could enrich your life. Chances are there are others out there who are waiting for the opportunity to do the same. Who agrees? Who agrees to that? Show of hands, put it in the chat. Who agrees that if you want to reach your full potential in this business, you're going to have to sponsor? Okay, thumbs up, hands up, all the things. 100%, 100%, 1,000%. Love it. So here's why. Expanding your team expands your own income potential through special bonuses and more. Growing your team is one of the most effective ways to earn your next title, for sure. Longevity. Research shows that consultants who have team members remain with Scentsy far longer than those who don't. And then legacy building. Hey, legacy leaders. Leading a team gives you the opportunity to make your mark through leadership, mentorship, and long-lasting friendships. So no matter what your Scentsy goals may be, growing your team can help you reach them. Again, we all agree with that. If you don't, reach out to me or Anya.
Something that I tell my team members all the time is people are not really going to be incentivized to join your team if they don't see it benefiting, if they don't see that it's going to give something for them. People are not really going to be incentivized to join your team if they don't see it benefiting, if they don't see that it's going to give something for them. I mean, obviously the discounts are great, but until people see that there's more than just a product on the table, there's community, there's freedom, there's potential, there's growth, there's opportunity, there's family. Some people don't have that. Some people don't have that sense of belonging. So being able to bring, your customers, your family, your friends in on that journey, it's incredible. I mean, just yesterday I reached out to my best friend and I was like, I really wish that she would hurry up and join so that we could go on all these crazy trips together because I want you in on it. And she's saying, I always see you having the best times. And that's something that I need to be a part of. So being able to bring everybody in to that community, to that family, to that just belonging has been just so incredible.
All right. So set the foundation for your growing team. Selling Scentsy is all about pairing the right product with the right person. Just like sponsoring is all about pairing the right person with the right opportunity. So there are many motivators for someone to join Scentsy. Take these notes: flexible schedule, extra income, community, product discounts, incentives, fun, and more. These are the main reasons why we or others are going to do this with us, okay? So when prospecting for new team members, it's your job to match one of those with the people, right? Because if you go to someone and you're like, for example, maybe you're going to one of your customers and you're talking to them about the opportunity, but you're talking about how much extra income they could earn. Well, maybe they don't need the income. Maybe they're a doctor and they don't need the income, but maybe they don't have the community, right? So maybe that's what you should be talking to them about. Maybe that's what you should be harping on. And so when you're having these joint conversations, tailoring that to them is going to be so important because maybe they don't even realize it's not the extra income I want, it is the community I want. And that's your job to figure out which of those people are going to fall into. So start with your friends and family. Just like when you started your business, who'd you start with? Your friends and family. They were the one who came to your launch party. It's the same thing you're going to do with your business. You know them the best. Make a list of people who would appreciate one or more of those reasons to be a consultant. And they even give you some ideas on who to ask. So obviously the best host, your best customers, those you regularly interact with, the 5 most successful people you know. That's interesting. I've never heard that one. Often the most successful people are those who are busy and can multitask. Look for people who would bring that same energy to your Scentsy team. Can I get an amen? Referrals. Ask for bookings and referrals so you can meet more new people. That is a majority of my frontline are people that I met through parties from someone else. Okay. And then social media accounts. Social media is becoming a place to make connections without having ever met someone. Again, meeting them through a party and then cultivating that relationship through Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is that you're using to communicate with them is huge. Yeah. Actively listening for opportunities to share the Scentsy life is just as important as looking for those team members, keeping your ears open for clues. For example, your coworker Layla mentions that her car payment is eating up a lot of money each month. She may be ready to join Scentsy for some extra income. Or maybe Ryan always complains about how hard it is to make it to his kids' sporting events because of his work schedule. He may be interested in learning about how a flexible schedule might work better for him. Clues are everywhere. Listen for ways to help people. Write down 5 people that you'd love to have join your team. If you don't have at least 5 people on your dream team list at all times, start doing that. Those are the people that you want on your team that you know would be amazing, that you know you could grow with. Keep that list right in the forefront, okay? And again, if you use the Ask Track follow-up system, you're going to be able to do it. The other day, for example, I wanted to have someone join with me before the flash sale. I got my ATF system. I went through it. I went through my VIP group and I had 20 plus conversations. Jason Harwood asked me what I was doing to do it. And this is what I told him. I had 20 conversations in one morning and someone ended up joining. Someone who I met through one of the local pages here that was looking for a Scentsy consultant that someone tagged me in, met her, added her, and just randomly threw it out there. Hey, have you ever thought of this? She was like, actually, I have. I would love to do it. Boom. We're going. She's active on day 2. Okay. Again, you never know, but you're gonna have to take the action to do it. 20 conversations in one day is a lot. Okay. I'm not going to say it's not, because it is. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of prospecting. That's a lot, but it's going to pay off. Okay. What should you say? This is going to be interesting to see what they have to say about this. Sometimes their messages don't always line up with what we, or what I'll speak for myself that I say. Puppy's chewing on a toy. Hold on. Okay. Asking someone to join your team doesn't have to be scary. Remember why you joined. When offering the opportunity, you're helping someone discover the same hope and excitement that you experience. So get ready to share the benefits of being a consultant and help someone new begin their own Scentsy journey. I will also say that sentence right there. You're helping someone discover the same hope and excitement you experience. So get ready to share the benefits of being a consultant. That's not just a one-time thing. Sharing the benefits of being a consultant is part of sharing your Scentsy life. It's part of having that sponsoring lifestyle. It's part of those 30 days of sharing, right? If you're doing a content calendar or you're keeping track of what you're sharing, something about being a benefit of a consultant should be in there at least once a week. At least once a week. Here lately, if you watch me, you'll see I've been doing it a lot more because I accepted Dan's challenge of 5 new teamies this month. So that is one of my focuses. Okay. So again, that's not a one-time thing where we just share it one-on-one. Here are the benefits. Let me write them out for you. No, that's sharing you double dipping as a host and a consultant. That's sharing when you get paid. That's sharing these meetings. That's sharing recognition. That's sharing going on trips. That's sharing incentives, all those things. Anytime you get anything new with Scentsy, you should be sharing it. Okay. So here's some more tips about sharing the opportunity in person, online, or on the go. Communicate what's currently happening that might appeal to them. Okay, so obviously we know we should be sharing our products, Scentsy Club, with Box, our partnerships with Disney. Communicate what's happening this month. Again, I said this last meeting and it happened again this morning. Someone thanked me. When I thanked them for their order with the flash sale, they thanked me for always being on top of letting them know what was coming out. When I hear so many people, so many consultants say, oh, I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to do that. That is your job. Not to be a bother, but to share what's coming out. Do it in an authentic way. Do it in a way that they're going to receive it well, and it's going to pay off. Share your own Scentsy story and include the personal reasons of why you joined. Once you know a person and how Scentsy could benefit them, again, we're going to tailor that to them. We're going to share that with them. Make sure you're focusing on their interests, not yours, and how Scentsy can help them and fill their needs. Get people to ask you about Scentsy. When someone shows an interest in your business, you have them hooked. There's no need to pressure them into joining. We've said, I think it was this meetings. Meetings are starting to run together, but yeah. I read something the other day that said if you have to talk someone into joining your business, you're going to have to be talking them into working for the rest of their business. We should not be begging people to join. We should not be trying to talk them into joining. We should present it. We should share it authentically. But if they want to do it, awesome. If they don't, that's okay too. We're moving on to the next. So now that you've shared your message, it's time to extend the invitation to join. A simple way to move from your message to an invitation is through a bridge statement. This provides a natural transition from speaking about your experience to inviting them to be a consultant. And again, this is going to involve you understanding who they are, what interests them, why this would be helpful to them, all of that. So for a good customer, you may say something like, you already love the product and have told everyone how much you love Scentsy. You would make a perfect consultant. Friends or family that you already know. Wouldn't it be fun for us to work together? Love that. Love, love, love that. Party attendees. We have so many amazing products in our catalog. Since the product is so easy to sell, it's a great way to make some extra income. Are you at all interested in joining? Again, make that sound like you. That is a blanket statement. And then some more, you're so friendly. I think you'd be great at Scentsy. You mentioned that you love to travel. I think Scentsy would be great for you because you can earn exciting trips. And again, it's just going to have example after example after example. I'm not going to read them all to you, but make sure that after you give that statement or ask that question, that you ask them if they're ready to get started. Express confidence in them and let them know they wouldn't be in this alone. That's super huge. You'd be with them every step of the way. And then don't overthink it or word vomit. Just ask. If the answer is no, that's okay. Sometimes a no means no forever, and sometimes it means it's not right now. It even has a share the opportunity worksheet for you to check out on your own. And then, so we've created a prospecting list, we've crafted a join message, and we've reached out. So we need to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the positive step you've taken in your business. Because again, those 20 conversations I had the other day, they could have easily ended up at 0, but guess what? That's 20 more people closer to my next teaming if I had gotten a no, right? So make sure that while you're doing all this work to get there, and maybe it's not panning out right now, that you're still you're going for the no, right? Because you can only get so many no's before you get a yes. So make sure you're celebrating that work that you're doing. Follow up with your no's and maybes. Again, that's going to be a part of that Ask Track follow up. I'm telling you, if you're not using that system, you need to try it in your own way. It doesn't have to look like mine. You don't have to do the exact same way, but doing the action of asking, tracking it, and then now following up, so important. The more you do it, the more comfortable you are going to be. 100%. You can ask the top sponsors in our company. They ask a lot of people. A lot of people. Okay. And this is a good analogy. Building your team takes time, effort, and practice. You may not be able to train for a 5K in one day, but through practice effective habits consistently, you can complete one within time. So building your team is the same way. You're going to hear yeses, nos, and a whole lot of maybes. It's natural for potential team members to have questions or want some time to think it over. And that is why that follow-up is so very important. Keep it simple, use a system, and then follow up with them. It says, consider implementing a time-based system such as the 113 that aligns with your workflow. Then follow up with potential team members after sharing the opportunity. Hold on. Here you go. It's better now. It doesn't like being blocked. So there are 5 parts to specific communication to include when you're talking to potential teamies. And the first one's going to be appreciation. Many teamies were first customers, so you might be reaching out to a potential teamie to show your appreciation for a recent order. Saying thank you goes a long way. If you're going to thank them as a customer, you're going to thank them as a teamie. Satisfaction is a huge part, making sure that they're happy again with their order and with their experience of the products. Connection. Part of building a trusting relationship with anybody, not just potential teammates, is connecting over more than just Scentsy. If you're not having conversations with your customers about things other than just Scentsy, try it. try on your next round of follow-ups to not even mention Scentsy. Okay. It's harder than you think it is, but finding that connection with people is going to go a long way. You can reference them later when reaching out. That's why I love to use Facebook Messenger, because it never deletes it. Holidays or, I don't know, end of school, or obviously Christmas, like those holidays are a good reason just to reach out and say, hey, and get that conversation started. Promotion. Once you've established a relationship with a potential teammate and a special opportunity arises, ask if they would like to join your team. Maybe there's a join promotion, an exciting incentive, starter kit promotion. Okay, now we're going back and forth. Keep your potential teamies in the loop to maintain an active line of communication. Come here, dude. Sorry, guys. So then you're going to do the invitation. So you've built that solid relationship with someone, you've discussed the joint opportunity with them before, and it's time to invite them again. Here's a perfect example. Hey, Lucia, just checking in. I thought of you today when I placed my Scentsy order. I know you'd be an amazing consultant. Duke, have you had some time to think about joining my team? I like to just say, hey, have you given any more thought to becoming a Scentsy consultant? Okay. Following up, hey, Susie Q, I know we've talked about it before, but have you given it any more thought? Okay. And yeah, don't say join my team. It's not that, Eric, it's not that that's necessarily bad, but it's a phrase that is overused in our, wouldn't you say, Anya? Somebody at the front door. Who is that? All right, complete course. Somebody's at the front door.
I'll say, I just feel like it sounds icky. Like, join my team. Well, it's not about you, and we know that we have to be servant leaders. So, start off on the right foot by showing that. So, all right, limited time offers, LTOs. So if you're in my group, I have a very organized PRV cupcake. Okay, do you see where your LTO is? Y'all see that? That's your LTOs. Okay, so even with like our flash sale, right? We should not be getting super angry that, oh, I wanted this much PRV. Okay, it's not what we base our business off of. Do not base your business off an LTO. All right. So that's just the extra toppings. Okay. So limited time offers are LTO. Definitely take advantage of these. It's, if you're like, I've heard people say it before, well, I don't like Star Wars. We don't care. It's not about you. Again, okay? But someone on your social media feed or a customer might love Star Wars. Still take the time to share it. You don't have to get the bars and disperse them, okay? Same, I don't like bakery, but guess what? If we have something bakery, I'm still gonna share about it. So, these are products or programs that are offered for a limited amount of time throughout the year. So Scentsy Buddies, licensed products, specialty fragrances, seasonal collection, bring back my bar, scent and warmer of the month, okay? So these are only available for a finite amount of time. Some are available with specific time period, while others are available while supplies last. Once released, they may last a month, a week, an hour, or a few minutes, depending on the demand. So that's the other thing. When you're getting these for your customers, always make sure they know, I don't know when this is going to sell out. Just a heads up, okay? Set the expectation. They're often announced the month they are planned to release. So it's a surprise, which is why we don't base our business off them. And they're intended to supplement catalog offerings, but not replace them. Again, why we don't base our business off of LTOs, okay? So, scent of the month, sampling some of the LTOs. Scent of the month, Scentspirations, right? Vanilla Bean Buttercream, the holiday edition. We just had the Black Raspberry Vanilla, Disney's Ariel, Scentsy Buddy, okay? Those are some that have been offered in the past. So now think of how you can incorporate these into your business. The first step is to keep your eyes out for LTOs. Your news tab every Thursday is going to come out with new articles. check it. That's your job. Okay. Your job to check your news tab and update your customers. So we also have the planning ahead calendar. Okay. And that you can actually sync to your actual calendar. They have steps in the workstation, and it will give you what's happening on that day if it's already been announced. Okay. So that will help you to stay on top of it for your customers. So you know what to put in your customer email. So you know who to reach out to. Okay. Super, super helpful. So think about who would want this LTO that's coming out, who would appreciate it, and connect with them. All right. Create excitement. Okay, so pair the right, I like that they keep using that word, pair the right limited time offer with the right customer for a match made in heaven, like Black Raspberry Vanilla. I went back and looked who has ordered Black Raspberry Vanilla. I tagged some of them in my VIP group, and then I messaged some of them one-on-one. Okay, you want to make sure that you are creating that match. You have your workstation sales reports for a reason. Use them to your advantage. So depending on the type of product offered, your target customer might change with each LTO. I have like 2 customers, not many, that love Disney. Okay, I'm not going to be telling all these people who literally could care less, right? All the time. I'll still share about it, but I'm not going one-on-one to let them know all these Disney things are coming out if they don't like Disney. That would be silly. Okay, so we don't want them to be overwhelmed, blasted with every single LTO. So be wise about how you're reaching out. So follow these steps to prospect with intention when each LTO is announced. Brainstorm. When it's announced, one of the first questions is, what makes this LTO special? Make a list. Think about friends, family, current customers to determine who would be excited. Okay. Is it hand painted? All right. Sure. List people you know who would appreciate meticulously crafted goods. Is it a part of a major motion picture? List those who love the movie. Is it a children's favorite? List those you know with kids. And then run a report. Okay, so let the reporting section do some of the heavy lifting. My words, Lord. Run your report. I cannot run the report, run the report, run the report. It's worth it, okay? So run a product history report to see who's made similar purchases in the past. You can list who has ordered Disney items for you in the past to narrow who might be interested in a new Disney LTO, okay? And then promotions follow-up report is available on our workstation. This one's really cool too, because it's a specialized report. So you can see who's like things like Star Wars or Bring Back My Buddies, okay? When your customers order and fill things out. So it's okay if your list is short. Not every LTO is right for everybody. You'd rather provide good customer service, okay, than just blasting everybody all the time with all the things. Yes, it's also important to get to know your customers. Yes, they're not just a number or a sale. You want to get to know them. They are people. Treat them as such. All right. Share what makes a limited time offer unique and exciting. Okay, I love it. So just as important as knowing who you're going to share the latest LTO with is how. Several ways to effectively share: text, email, social posts, etc. But sharing individually always provides an added touch of personalization that's hard to accomplish from a Facebook post. Okay? One-on-one communication is the bee's knees. So what will you show? Things to consider. So what are we going to show? Customers are going to want to see what you're talking about. We have a marketing section, okay, that has a bunch of product images that are useful for sharing. There's no need to invent the wheel. Make it easy, right? If it's there for you, keep it simple. Cute. I love it. All right. Scentsy provides various product images for you to use in your marketing efforts to make sharing easy, and they have come such a long way. Let me tell you, they're so pretty now. If you want to do a little photo sprucing, you can use the Photify app. All right, look at that. I love that. Okay, I don't use that. Or wait, licensed products, pictures cannot be altered in any way when you're marketing them. That's really important to know. Don't change them. Just take them from the workstation, put them in your story. Okay, you're not making a collage. You're not adding a bunch of stuff. Keep those super, super simple so we don't get in trouble. All right, next, what will you say? Okay, so you've already determined which customers would be a perfect fit. Don't be afraid to share the reason we're reaching out. Hi Drake, I just found out that Scentsy is releasing your favorite Star Wars scent this month only. Can I add it to a club subscription for you so that you never run out again? Love that, and I love that you're doing it for them so that you're in control. Because if it was me and someone said, Anya, can you sign up for club? I'd probably forget. So how will you close the conversation? Okay, so the easiest part is going to be asking for the sale. That's the easy part. Look at that. It's an essential part of selling, and it seems scary at first, but with practice, it'll become easy in no time. Okay, so it's probably going to go super fast. How about I put you on my pre-order list? Done. Like it. Do you want to start with a 6-pack and get one for free? Like that too. Look, you're not just starting with one bar, right? Okay. Didn't we talk about this the other night in the meeting? You're starting with the 6-pack. And you're showing that get one free. Then set the expectations. So a reasonable expectation for your customers. If you think it might sell out quickly when released, it's okay to communicate that. Okay. You would rather under promise and over deliver than over promise and under deliver. That leads to a whole bunch of disappointed people, which we do not want to do. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Okay, make a pre-order plan. So if you don't know what this is, you go to any of our group pages, you type in pre-order, and there's going to be a bunch of trainings on it and how to do it. So it's important to know how you will place an LTO order when you've asked for the sale and your customer says yes. Okay, so you want to know if you're going to place it on your workstation or if your customer is going to shop directly from your website. Okay, I would rather take a pre-order. Again, I would like to be in control. That's just me. All right, so it's up to you and your customers to decide the risk and the benefit of each option. Explain the LTOs often sell quickly. There's a chance they may miss out. And if they prepay you and the item sells out before you're able to place the order, you will promptly return the payment. Okay, I will say, don't order nothing for anybody without any money. Like they don't give you money, you're not ordering it. Period. Like we're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, never, ever, ever do that. Okay. Follow up on limited time offer customers. So appreciation, satisfaction, right? A little bit of Scentsy spirit. That's our thing, Scentsy spirit. Okay, so our follow-up system, you're still going to use the same touch points: appreciation, satisfaction, connection, promotion, invitation. So say thanks for the order. If you've not done this for your flash sale orders, it would be a good time to do that after this meeting. Okay. All right. So you're saying, yay, thank you so much. I was able to get Ariel for you. Can't wait for your daughter to see it in person. I'll let you know when it ships. Cool. Or maybe you already clicked the button and they get their notifications that it ships on their own. Just saying. Satisfaction. Hey, Joanna, I see you received Ariel a couple days ago. Do you love her? What did your daughter think? Connection. Happy anniversary. Woo! I hope you and your husband had a great night. Oh, Lord. Okay, we are connecting like that. Promotion. Hi, Joanna. I was thinking of you today when I was packing up some of my orders. How is your Ariel under the scent pack? Do you need another one? That's good. I like it. See how they mix some real life in there with the Scentsy? I love it. And then invitation. I know your birthday's right around the corner. Would you like to share this shopping week with family and friends for a chance to earn some free items for a big day? Love it. Okay. Woo.
All right, so with that, we're already at an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. And we have another night set aside for lead. So we will finish that with the build relationships to build your business. And then there's a training course that we'll have to look into. I haven't looked at that yet just because I knew we weren't going to get over that. Oh, let me stop the recording real quick.